We are the crystal gems. We'll always save the day.
And if you think we can't, we'll always find a way.
That's why the people of this world believe in garnet, amethyst, and pearl. And Taylor!
Hey, Miss Dawn.
Hi.
Welcome to another episode of IDS Reacts. We are excited to have you here today because we are going to be talking about a serious topic thanks to the content in the Steven Universe movie.
Okay.
Do you know who or what Steven Universe is?
I have watched a cartoon before of Steven Universe.
Steven Universe is a television show on Cartoon Network about a 14-year-old boy who is part human and part crystal gem, an alien race. Steven is accompanied by his guardians and protectors, the crystal gems, amethyst, garnet, and pearl, and his human father, Mr. Universe, and other close friends. They work together to protect the Earth and stop the reign and invasion of Homeworld gems and the Diamond Authority, as he learns more about his powers and his mother, the previous leader of the Crystal Gems, who gave up her physical form to create Steven. So today, you will be watching two music clips from the movie about a new gem, Spinel, who appeared as the antagonist or villain to bring about revenge on Steven and his friends. So without further delay, let's start the first video titled Other Friends. They're friends.
Let's get to it. Yay!
That's right, I heard the story over and over again. She is swell to finally meet her other friends.
I'm near the story over and over again. Oh, I love Spinel. Uh-oh, there's trouble.
That's right, I heard the story. Don't really like how it ends. She is swell to finally meet her other friends.
I really love her animation.
Say about me, what did she say? What did you do without me? What did you do? Did you play games without me? What did you play? Did you think all this time that I wouldn't find out about you?
The character is very interesting. When I first saw her, it's got like that rubber hose animation to her, and that is something that we don't see in a lot of animation nowadays, I guess you could say. Reminds me of like the old Mickey Mouse cartoons and kind of stuff.
It really is her. But she can't be serious.
You know her, Pearl? Can you tell us who she is?
Who am I? Who am I? What are you even saying? I'm the loser of the game. Didn't know you were playing. Let's play another game.
Oh gosh.
This time I got to win.
I don't like this game.
Winner takes all. Ready or not, let's begin.
Look out!
Over again. She is swell to finally beat
I
her
love the
other
way
friends.
she's swinging that. Like, she's just swinging on so
Don't really like how
cringe.
it ends. She is swell to
I was your
finally
mother's
beat
best
her
friend, and no one even
other
told you about me. That's why she got so mad. No! Let's go. Ah!
So, what do you think is going on in this clip, and why do you think Spinel is out to hurt Steven and his friends? Is there anything else you noticed about Spinel in her design? Her character design?
I noticed that she was dressed in purple and her arms and legs got really long. Her body shape seemed kind of like a bee to me. But I think she was just jealous that she felt left out. And so she was jealous that he had other friends and she didn't want him to.
She had a grudge against Steven, and she just took him down. She said they were playing some sort of game, if I remember. And when Pearl's like, I know who that is. Really? Who is she? Steven asked. And oh, that face, she's like, you don't know who I am. And she started to sing that monologue. Oh!
She kind of looked like a clown or like a jester. But I think she was like wanting to hurt his friends because I guess they knew each other and she left them out and they left her out. and so she wanted revenge for leaving her out.
Well, like I mentioned, she does have the rubber hose, so she has and that goes along with the story as you go into the movie and find out that she was a gem from one of the original eras or whatnot. So you can like look at that as this was the animation of the past that they're using now in the future. So that's what that rubber hose animation really is. She's come to Earth. She wants to find out. She's heard the story of what happened to Pink Diamond. She's wanting to find out what's going on. Why did this happen? And so that's when she's coming. She's like doing all that stuff. What did you say about me? What did you say? What did you do without me? What did you do? What games do you play? Because Spinell's all about games. And just her realization that he doesn't know who I am. He's never even heard of my name. And that's what made her get really mad in that instance. And that's when she pulled out her rejuvenator to go after them for real. And just pooped them all in one slice. That was very shocking.
So after the crystal gems are poofed, as they call it, Steven and Spinell start to fight, and Spinell ends up being poofed as well. The weapon Spinell used to poof everyone has a special ability causing gems to be reverted to their beginning forms without memories of events from past few thousand years. Any thoughts about this form? So this is how Spinell looked, and she was all about making others around her happy and was interested in wanting to play fun games.
She looks softer to me, like she doesn't have the pointed shoes. Her heart on her shirt is a heart, and the other way, I didn't see a heart, or maybe an upside down heart on her.
Okay, so this is what she looked like before? She looks so cute. I love the heart. She's smiling. She seems so sweet. But her other side, after, what happened to her? What's that on her face? She looks edgy, like she's angry and just anguished. And what happened to her?
She looks like a baby. Like, did she, like, want to make people love people or something? Since she has a bunch of hearts around her.
Yep, that's Spinell. She even looks like a daggum Mickey Mouse. Except with round ears. She's got, basically her ears or her hair is little hearts. And then also you see in her design that her heart, which was upside down when she was evil and fighting, is now right side up. And she's smiling and she doesn't have the lines on her face. But yeah, looks just like a cutout of Mickey Mouse, just changed the hairstyle and the color.
Now Steven has to race against the clock to stop Spinell's injector, and he needs the villain Spinell version to stop it before it's too late. He has to remind the gems of who they are in order to do the same to Spinell. Through Steven's efforts, Spinell starts to have feelings flooding back to her. Then Spinell takes Steven to the garden to share her story. This is what happens next.
Here in the garden, let's play a game. I'll show you how it's done.
Oh, Spinell! Pink! What was that face for? In the garden.
Here in the garden,
Let's play a game.
let's play a game.
I'll show you how
I'll
it's
show you
done.
how
Oh,
it's
Spinell's face.
Here in the
Yep, telling
garden,
her to
stand
play
very
this game, sit still,
This'll be so
while
much
she
fun.
goes away.
And then she smiled. That's what I'm after.
The fake
in her
smile.
eyes, the sound of her
Because
laughter.
at this point, you can tell that Pink Diamond is kind of outgrown Spinell. What she's always wanted was a colony. She's finally been awarded her colony, and now she doesn't need Spinell anymore. She doesn't need to take Spinell to Earth
waiting all on my own under the endless sky, counting the seconds, standing alone as thousands of years go by, happily wondering night after night.
Wait, did she just leave her?
Doing it right. Happy to listen, happy to stay, happily watching her drift away.
That was sad.
What are your thoughts regarding this scene? How does that make you feel?
It makes me feel very, very sad, and it helps me to understand the previous one that I watched.
A lot of emotions. Like, Spinell just wanted to make Pink Diamond happy, be that best friend, and be there for her. So Pink Diamond just got annoyed and just treated her like crap. So eventually she came up with that charade of, let's play a game. And that song started, and she said, just stand there and I'll be back. She never came back for her. She abandoned her. And Spinell sit there standing there, God for know how long, and she found out through a projection that 1,000 years or more had passed, and she was left behind. She had to find out through a projection image of her son, Steven, Pink Diamond's son.
Well, like I said, it brings up some things that I've felt. Friendship has always been a big thing to me growing up. In the various different phases of my life, from childhood to high school to community college to bachelor's, master's, I've had friends. And I understand, well, I've now learned that as you grow older, it is okay for some friends to kind of come apart. Everybody has their own life goals. They're going in their different directions. However, especially when I first came to bachelor's college back in like 2009, I invited like all my friends from community college to come like hang out at my new place and everything, and then they kept making nothing but excuses that they couldn't come. And then I saw pictures of them having so much fun without me, so it just felt like that I was just left out, like I was forgotten about. And there's been other times with some instance of some people that I thought were my actual friends that did kind of similar things, that kind of abandoned me to do their own thing.
Sad. But basically, she just had a friend, and she went to start another life somewhere else. But she didn't really tell her what was going on. So the jealousy grew inside of her, and she just became a different person.
Lastly, what advice or recommendations would you share with the audience here to help through issues like these?
My advice would be not to be so hard on yourself if you feel abandoned. Not to, feel guilty or whatever, to acknowledge it, and yet at the same time put it back in one part of your brain, the closet part I call it. Put it in there, and you can visit it at another time, but try to focus on other things around you when you feel that way. Try to center yourself and realize that you're not abandoned, that you may feel that way, but you're not.
Thanks for watching another IDS Reacts video, and we have more coming your way. If you have any ideas for our reaction, then please comment down below. Until next time, we'll see you later.